Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense has got the football.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Going for his running back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Running out of time in the pocket. And a sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They go with a direct snap. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. Fourth down now. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Direct snap to the back. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking for his back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Trojans will line up to punt it away.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Ducks offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes to his right side there for the completion. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Trying to find room. It's Birch. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Oh, and that one's picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
That's the end of the first quarter. Oregon 7, USC 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Southern California. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness and speed.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Contact as he let the ball go. And it's complete downfield. Touchdown, Oregon. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They finally chase him down, but a huge return. Very lucky. He'll bring him all the way to the house. Just a bit more space, and he was gone. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, SC. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage. The Ducks are in the red zone now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This one is right through. And they've regained the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, USC. No chance to catch him.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They got him. It's a sack for the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Launching it downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Ball handed off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They're going to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The offense really clicking here. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They've got him.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So this offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Receiver makes the grab. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Powerful offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's the throw deep downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Single back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. It's Freeman. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got it. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
4 verticals is a tough scheme to defend, especially if you do not get pressure on the quarterback. He's able to sit back, read the safeties, find the open man, and deliver the football. Huge gain by the offense.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, USA 28, Oregon 17.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Southern California. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Oregon 17.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's looking to scramble. You tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, SC.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball outward to 28.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Boy, he comes up just short of this first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives them a chance.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is brought down.
And the Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead to sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run it. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Now it's second down here. Heading left after the handoff. Powers through. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, USC. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
That makes the score USC 49, Oregon 24.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Oregon offense will take over. First and 10.
And they offense comes back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly, assure the hitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
56, Oregon, 24.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. And the Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but boy, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, they can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.